Right, let's see, let's just turn this fucking shite on. Power up this lantern pod. Right. Right, Mavericks are on. Okay. Right, nice, my targeting pod's nearly heated up.
Nice, don't forget your NVGs.
It shouldn't be long until it's light, to be fair, mate. It should be light in the next maybe 10 minutes.
Alright, cool.
Is that you rolling out, mate? Aye.
Yeah, I'm rolling out with my wingman, I guess.
Cool.
About 100 miles away from Siri, so
I'm just waiting on
whenever
this.
You're ready.
Lightning pod heating up. Should not be very long, to be fair.
Alright.
Oh, there we go. Right, I'm rolling out. Hopefully my wee wingman's got the sense to follow me.
Shell 1-1 airborne.
So we have got air in this shit as well.
Alright. You go back to work yet?
Me?
Yep.
Nah, not yet,
Nothing.
mate.
I got you.
I'm on sabbatical.
Living the life. Hey man, I don't blame you.
It's not going to be long, to be fair. If I can be back out this week, I will. I'm waiting on word back. So there was a job went on to a kind of site last Thursday at 8 o'clock at night, and by 20 past 8 it was filled. It was fucking 20 quid an hour in Glasgow city centre doing an office refurbishment. That would be pretty fucking sweet, mate, to be honest.
Yeah. What's like a good wage there?
About 20 quid an hour is a decent wage. Like a really good wage.
I got you.
I mean, minimum wage is like, minimum wage is like 11 quid an hour.
Oh, okay.
So it's a considerable difference for that shit. But I've not worked for minimum wage for a good few years now anyway. I never ever really did, to be fair, but I wasn't far off it at one point. Seems it's like that over here, mate. All the companies, they don't fucking want people to make decent money, and you know, like eke every bit of energy out of you that they can for as little as they can.
Yep. So they cut costs.
Jesus.
Hey, hey, we're the monkeys. Is that you on the runway, shooter?
Yep. Oh
Sweet.
shit.
I see you. Just lifted off. Just waiting on your wee guy turning and rolling. Oh fuck, you still got ages to go, that cunt. Move!
Flight. Go. Echelon right.
Was that you that made that say that?
Yeah, I'm trying to get this guy to link up with me.
He's still on the ground,
But I
mate.
don't
I'm sitting behind him just now.
Oh shit.
He's literally just turning onto the taxiway before the runway. He'll be on the runway in about maybe 10 seconds, to be fair.
Alright, I'm gonna just circle. That's fine.
I'm gonna come straight up behind him, so he'll help me find you.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Sounds like a plan.
I should really turn off heat blur, but I can't see shit because I'm sitting behind him.
What's this fucking guy doing? Is he going back to
Oh, what is this guy doing? I'm going up. Look it. I hope he's not going away round the other way, or is there another runway or what? Let me have a look.
I don't know.
Oh, he's taxiing away around to the next runway, the fucking fud.
FUD.
Anyway, I'm rolling.
Is that from Elmer FUD?
Ah well, FUD is short for a fanny over here.
That's actually a term in America too, in the gun community at least. Like it was named after Elmer Fudd for it just means like a old boomer essentially that doesn't like semi-automatic weapons.
Wait, they have old boomers that actually don't like semi-automatic weapons?
Yeah, well, you know those like old types. They're like, all rifles should just be bolt action for deer hunting.
Oh, so yeah, we call those retards? Both of our wingmen are, I don't know what the hell they're doing.
Oh well, at least they can maybe show up for support when it's required.
I'm just gonna circle. We'll circle. I'm gonna give them a little bit and see what happens. But idiots.
I think to be fair, they're going out onto that other runway, bud.
Yeah.
I am heavy, heavy, heavy.
We have tankers.
Yes, but they could get very well shot down, mate. It's one of the emissions.
What's the tanker attack hands?
There's 3 tankers, they're written down on the briefing, mate. I think it's 17Y, 1X, and I'm not sure of the other one.
Let me see.
I think, just need to check them.
Arco 1116X, Texaco 1117Y. Let's see who was who. 17Y.
Oh, I'm heavy. These two pair of pricks better hurry up. Burning fuel here, man! Fucking Air Force jets, Doc. Only one engine on them. Bastards.
God damn.
Just as well, it'd be fair if I had two, I'd be out of fuel already. Oh, I'm getting picked up by an SA-6.
You know what? I got a waypoint set. I'm gonna start heading there. Those assholes will catch up. Because we got those F4s on the way. Do you have your waypoint set?
Yes. 93 miles out, it's showing me.
Gotcha. I'm about 100, so right behind you. Do you have harms by any chance?
No. I have
He's
6 Mavericks.
he's mostly harmless.
Harmless. six Mavericks and 2 GBU 24s.
These assholes get off the ground yet? Nope.
Tell you what, it looks good when the sun's coming up.
The lights and everything on.
I just updated my fucking graphics card driver there as well. It's looking a wee bit crisper.
Nice.
Your airspeed shooter?
270. Can I level off? I'm like 28,000.
I'm kinda having to take my time to get up there. I don't want to burn too much fuel, mate. I burnt fucking £1,000 of fuel on takeoff. I'm that heavy.
Don't even worry about it.
Once I get up and I let these GBU 24s go, that's a fucking good bit of weight gone.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, you're loaded up, man. When I have like the 480, what do you call it, the 883s, I usually hover around like 25,000 feet. It's about as high as I can get.
How far are you from waypoint?
76 miles.
Roger, I'm 86, you're 10 mile in front of me.
I got.
Just coming up on Angels 20.
Oh shit! Looks like my driver was supposed to update too. It's doing it now. I'm 66 miles.
Roger.
Flight, go, echelon right.
Ah shit. Hold on one second. I'll be right back.
Roger.
I'm back.
Roger.
Yeah.
Showing miles. Picking something up over there. Let's see what we got.
SA6.
Yep. I'll hit it with the
Lighten me
horn.
up. I'm going to try and get up to about Angels 30. Just going to need to use burner. How far out are you, shooter?
42 miles.
I'm still 60 miles out, mate. I'm
Yeah,
going
I'm
slow.
gonna have my I'm gonna have my AI around 30 miles hold position.
Roger.
I'll go in and take the SA6 out. Throw out my bombs. If I can get close enough. It's 1686 is the
1688, mate. It's just the standard.
68. Gotcha.
In fact, the Reaper's actually getting close.
Yeah, is that Reaper gonna get shot at?
No.
Alright.
I'll be right back.
Yep. Gotta gain some altitude.
Holy shit, I'm 50 miles out and my lantern's starting to pick shit up already. What the fuck?
Not used to having such modern equipment, I guess.
It's the aye?
Flight. Anchor here.
It's fucking semi-worthy, that is. Or, what does it used to call it? Semi?
What?
I'm saying it's fucking semi-worthy, that, having kind of that
Oh.
sort of range.
Depends if you're not fully hard, you have a semi.
That's what I mean. Well, we call it obviously a semi, same shit, we just say it different. That's what I'm saying, it's semi-worthy.
Semi. I guess it depends on the context and how you say it. For us.
Coming to America. Semi!
The Indian guy who has that name, Semi. It's all right. So imagine us, like Americans, hearing someone from the UK talk about smoking a fag for the first time, and we're like, wait, what?
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's like Jesus. That escalated. 14 miles from me, so
Smoke a fag,
shoot
eh?
this one off. It's one out. Got my jammer on.
Shell 1-1. Passing waypoint 1 at 27,000. Shell 1-1. On station at bullseye 26341. 150 at 27,000.
That's 2 out. Switch to bombs. Up.
Hello there, Mr. Shooters.
Flight.
Wingman.
Engage targets of opportunity.
Your wingman just
Two.
passed.
Unable.
Fucking negative.
2. Rejoin.
It's too far away, mate. You'll need to get him to join up with you first.
Alright, yeah.
Flight. Go. Echelon right. Roger.
I'm back.
There we go. It's the JTAC is armed.
Sure. I've got a lantern pod here as well. I've just initially picked a target up. It's just, it might follow it might not. To be fair, I'm that far out. It's just a white dot. I don't even know if it's properly a target.
Yeah.
I'm high though, so I should be able to drop it quite early. We should have a clearer view when I'm a bit closer in.
Flight, join up.
Where's this asshole? Is he flying back? Oh, what a dick. He's leaving us.
Flight, go, echelon right. Flight, cover me.
I can't get this guy to fucking throw him up.
Right, I've got target selected.
There's an F4 not too far away. Probably
Roger.
about 60 miles.
Echo.
Coming in for a drop. Did you go after the one on the north of the runway or the south of the runway?
To be fair, it looks as if it's my
I just
one.
saw it north.
My one just followed the laser, followed the JTAC, mate. It was a completely different one that I went for.
Yeah, I just saw the.
I'm getting picked up. F4. Shit. Going defensive. That F4 is just to the north of me, mate.
Alright, got it.
Looks like he's going for you, shooter. I'm pulling round. Pulling hard.
That's right.
Fox 3.
Switch to here. Oh, I got him.
He's down.
Oh, I just put one in the air. Shit.
Oh, fuck. I better watch. Is that another guy there? No, it's not. Sorry.
Coming around, switching back to air to air. I mean, air to ground.
Flight, engage targets of opportunity.
There's another F4.
Echo.
Altitude. Altitude.
So it was, where is this F4 shooter?
F4 is north. It's
North.
coming from the Iran side, Iran side. It's probably like 40, 50 miles. Closing it.
Roger, I'm shifting out to air mode and I'm going to keep an eye on it.
Well, I'm gone. I am Winchester for ground at least. Switching to air to air.
I've still got, are you going out to air?
I'm going air to air. Oh, this motherfucker's got bingo fuel.
I don't know if that's mine or yours, I'm going to tell mine to go to tanker.
That's a good idea.
Flight. Hit the tanker.
Negative. What a dick.
Flight. Hit the tanker.
Oh fucking hell, Taylor's done that at the exact same time there.
Flight. Engage air defenses. Unable. Flight. Engage targets of opportunity. Unable.
Unable my ass. What the fuck is wrong with this guy? He's a dick. Fucking.
Hey, I'm coming in with these Mavericks. Come on.
Flight. Attack my enemy.
You can attack my enemy, what a dick.
Altitude.
Where's this guy?
Altitude.
Oh, there he
Pull
is.
up.
Got him.
What the fuck was that?
My bad. I just threw some laundry in.
Did you ever fix that thing, or it's still making that noise?
I replaced the springs. It got better. It still is a little bit noisy.
I got you.
Plus, I live in a small place, so I'm sure that helps amplify it.
Yeah, but at least you got your own little house and stuff. That's pretty cool.
Altitude.
Yeah.
What else?
Altitude. Pull up. Pull up.
Well, for my lifestyle, I kind of need it.
Yeah.
Fucking roommates would, or other people would freak out at all my guns. I remember like a few years ago, like on CNN or something, like they caught some guy, like I think maybe he had like made like a terroristic threat or something like that, but they went to his house and they found like 3 AR-15s and like 1,000 rounds of ammo and like some body armor, and the media was like, "Oh my god, holy shit, what was this guy planning?" And they're like, and I'm just sitting there like, "Oh shit, I hope they don't know what
I mean,
little do they know."
I have that amount because, you know, if I'm gonna go to the range or something, I just want to have you know, I got it like at the time it was like a good deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, but
I think more people have that shit than like these,
Altitude.
liberals think, in the media.
1,000 rounds is not a lot. Like,
Yeah.
because you could buy
Well,
it in bulk.
I'm sitting there like looking at this article thinking like, holy shit, I have like 3 times this amount of shit. And like, I'm not planning on doing anything with it unless like China invades or some shit.
Yeah. So you got to defend the country or something.
Yeah. It's like it's a hobby. I'm into shooting. I like making historically accurate loadouts, like for my like what I wore overseas, for example. Like,
Is that with or without the leopard banana hammock?
the what?
Leopard banana hammock.
Leopard without a hammock?
No. The leopard banana hammock. You know what a
Uh-huh.
banana hammock is? It's like a leopard like briefs.
The Speedo with no arse.
Oh shit!
The kind of shit we like to see women in.
Altitude. Altitude.
I remember like in up in Chicago in Corpsman A school, they had like a Corpsman museum, and they had like like mannequins of like all the loadouts from the different wars of like different.
So basically, you went to a museum without any guns.
They actually had like some decommissioned guns and shit. This was on the naval base, so like it was like actually a military run museum. But yeah, they had like all the loadouts of all the different corpsmen from the different eras, and like I think it would be cool if I could like, I don't know, keep one from my era, some pretty authentic, either to donate or pass along to a kid or something one day.
We well, if you guys ever come to New York, we got to go to West Point, because West Point had like a lot of cool stuff. You know, definitely like a lot of weapons, like even like different weapons of different armies and stuff like that.
Yeah.
believe it or not. So I mean, I showed you guys the pictures, right? It was a long time
Yeah.
ago. It was pretty cool. It was fun. It's free too, so free is good. Even though, you know, West Point is Army and stuff like that, we just won't tell anyone from the Navy.
They'll know by the look of disgust on my face.
But it's not the Air Force.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up.
Doc loves Air Force, honest. Many
There's
targets
actually a
are left
couple
here.
spots. That's a good question. There's a couple spots around here that like Republic Airport's got an A-10. A couple other things over there, just like out in the open. We got the F-14 over by Cradle of Aviation Museum, which is in Hempstead. It's like over by where Grumman used to be.
Lovely spanner project right there.
Oh yeah. Just put engines in it.
Become a
overnight,
magician
and,
so
you'll
I
fly
can
away.
learn how to fucking hide a 70-ton fighter.
Yeah.
Honest, I brought it over with me.
Yeah.
I mean, who wouldn't go to America and take their F-14 with them? Take it home, honest.
It's pretty cool because I mean you're right up on it, you know, like
Altitude.
you could literally like touch it if you needed to, you know, if you really wanted to.
Rub your helmet off it.
It's like honestly it's parked in a parking lot now, like outside in the parking lot. It's pretty cool.
Meanwhile, here in the UK, we've got none. Not fucking
Yeah.
one. I think we should get Concorde back for the New York Museum until at least we get 3 F-14s. One of each model.
And it's got the like the fucking the AIM-9 on the side too. like right in the parking lot, like when you walk in, so you could like literally touch that thing.
I've had my Star
Yeah,
Citizen doing the jump point.
When they were getting it ready, like the day they did the press conference for that thing, I ended up showing up over there just to see it and stuff.
I must admit, I would have done the same myself, mate, if it was so close.
Oh yeah, well, dude, you'd be over there all the time. Then they have one that's like mounted, Rummin.
I've seen
It's
that.
not
Well, I've
Roman
not
style,
seen it,
but-
but I've seen a picture of it on it. So it's like on a stand.
Yeah, it's over by the Calverton, which is a military graveyard. Like, so that F-14 at the Cradle of Aviation is the last Tomcat in U.S. Navy service.
Was that
That's the one that,
was it the 31 that had that VF-31?
Pull up. Pull up.
Might have been. This is
The
the one.
the Felix,
Altitude.
Felix the cat,
Altitude.
the red tails.
Yeah, the Felix. And this is the one in
Oh,
Calverton.
do you know what?
This
I
is, like,
remember
right
I remember you showing me the photos of that. It was fucking. It literally just been redone, eh?
Yeah, it was just I went there like the day they put it there. They had like the press conference and stuff like that. I was talking to some of the guys that like that worked at the place and stuff. None of the guys like restored it, but they were pretty cool. I actually talked to the guy that did the it's like a space thing. Like oh my god, what is there? It's like they have like a pod, like a. It wasn't. I don't think it was actually used, but it was like one of the lunar modules.
Pull up.
Right.
Pull up.
So this was one of the. I was talking to one of the guys that was like helping like put it together. He like take care of it and shit. We were looking at the plane or whatever. He's like, "Are you a pilot?" Because I was like rattling off like shit, like a fucking autistic asshole.
Hmm.
I'm a virtual pilot.
I was like, no.
Oh, you should have. mate,
Only
you
on-
should,
only
you
on
should
a
have said
computer.
aye. Committed
I
yourself
was thinking
some
of actually.
stolen valor right there.
I was like, yeah, and I got my call sign by shooting cows in a field from the back seat.
Alright. Landed one of these things from the back
Pull
seat
up. Pull up.
on a carrier.
Pull up. Pull
Well
up.
paused.
Altitude. Altitude.
We're kind of low on targets here now, shooter. There's about there's 3 left, mate, and one of them's damaged.
I'm headed back. I'm gonna refuel, rearm, take a
Roger.
second.
How far away from base are you?
That's a good question. 32 miles.
32 miles.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
We also have the
Pull up.
Intrepid too. It's got
Altitude.
another F-14.
Altitude.
Plus the
Prototype.
not the SR-71. It's the proto. It's like a
Oh, Project Oxcart.
yeah, something like
That's
that.
that's the one that I had a great uncle that flew that.
Mm.
Landed it for the back seat.
The
I'm-
Oxcart was actually just one seater, but it was so my. It's funny, he actually died back in the 90s, and he never told us anything about it. Like, he was sworn, he had so many NDAs, he wouldn't say anything, or like we didn't even know anything about it. We just thought that he worked in Las Vegas for some contractor, but we didn't know the whole story. But it was after it started getting declassified. Like, we had already known we knew that he was an Air Force U-2 pilot at one point. Like, that wasn't classified. Like, he was a U-2 pilot, and then apparently he got out of the Air Force and started working in Las Vegas. And then later on, after he died, like in the late 90s, it was like early 2000s, it got declassified, and he was part of something called Project he was a test pilot for Project Oxcart out of the Groom Lake facility in Nevada.
Yes, the A12 is the
Yeah.
the model or whatever, but
That's
still pretty cool.
the-
Like, you know,
That's the kind of SR-71 variant you were telling me about, isn't it, Doc?
Yeah, it was the predecessor to the SR-71.
It's a claim to fame.
What happened
right
was
there,
it was-
mate.
it was created by the CIA.
Yeah.
The A12, right? So, but then they made the variant for the Air Force with the 2-seater.
Yeah. Granted, the CIA pretty much still flew the SR. I mean, they both work hand in hand, like the CIA and military. But a lot of times, like, the orders don't typically come from, the Air Force. They might come from the, freaking. They would always call it oh man, State Department. But really, it's the CIA giving you the orders. And it's not a lie. The CIA, at least when I was in the military, they were part of the State Department. So they weren't.
Yeah.
They just weren't telling you which part of the State Department was telling you to do something.
Well, they are part of the State Department, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, when I was in, they were. I'm not sure if they still are. It wouldn't surprise me though if that's still their cover story though. Like they never fully tell you, like.
You're on a need to know basis.
Yeah. Well, even like I'm sure had my great uncle survived that, he would, or like if he was still alive, he would have a lot of cool stories to tell and everything. But at the same time, like from what I know about those projects, nobody knows the whole story. Like nobody on that base, like the pilots, they're only told like, you're just going to fly this over this area, do this turn and like come back or something, like they aren't telling them like why they're doing it. Like it might be because they want to look at the aircraft from like a certain aspect with the radar, and see how stealthy it is from a certain angle or something, but like
shit.
they,
It just froze on me. Connection failed.
At least you were landed.
I think yeah. I think the server crashed.
No, I'm still going, mate.
Oh, fuck it. Yeah, it says I'm still in there. Well,
Oh. I know you've left. Because it just paused
Yeah,
on
I'm
me
coming.
there.
coming
but
back.
that was even the case, I know, with like the Manhattan Project, for example. Like there's very few people involved in that project that actually knew what it was about, like building the atomic bomb. Like there was a few people at the very top that knew that was the eventual goal. Like they had different teams, specializing in like just one component of that mechanism, and like they didn't tell like those people like, hey, you're designing a fucking super weapon.
Yeah, super duper. weapon.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god, we're designing a super weapon, and they're like, no, it's super duper.
Yeah. But yeah, now these days though, it's like I know we still have a base at Area 51, but like I don't even think like it's that used anymore, because like now we can build an airplane on a computer and know how it's going to fly and what its radar signature is going to be and all sorts of things, without even building it physically.
Yeah. Well, we have the simulation tools that are pretty like legit now.
Yeah.
Which is funny because that's how they built the F-117, right? Like they built it on a simulation.
Yeah, and they've only gotten better at doing it since.
I remember that air show where the fucking F-117 broke apart.
Oh yeah, shit.
That's what they should have said happened in Serbia. Fucking fell to bits.
Problem with that plane is it's so like, you know, it shouldn't be a demo aircraft. Let's put it that way. It's not made.
Nah, it's not made for pulling manoeuvres, it's made for going straight in the dark.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Do you know there was a DCS mod F117, and I think I tried it out once or twice. And see, to be honest with you, shooter,
I have it. I don't have the flyable one.
See, to go into just to go into like a heavy enemy SAM area, and fucking nobody even knows you're there. You can just take your time, pick your target, boom. But the only bad thing is you carried like 2 GBUs, and that was it.
Mm-hmm. I think you can carry 284s or something like that.
But you weren't missing. You know what I mean? Unless you were fucking, I don't know, sick in the head.
Unless you had an
Bingo.
extra
Bingo.
chromosome.
Oh, I'm fucking down at 2,000 pounds of fuel. About 50 miles to go.
Oh man, one of our fucking was that an F-15? Is it an F-15 got fucking shot down?
Tanker.
Yeah,
One of the tankers.
probably must be a tanker. They're going at the 2 F-14s are going after the tanker. Shit.
That's the bastard about this mission. As soon as one group's down, there's another fucking spawned. But I mean, they're spawning like 200-300 miles away, so they do take time to get to you. So, I mean, ideally with like 4 or 5 people, you get right, somebody fucking hold air cover on them. Hey, I need to start behaving with fuel. Throw on the altitude, hold, that should help. Straight and level.
We'll get right back.
Do like the F-16, it's quite good. There's just one bad fucking thing about it.
It's got one engine.
14. No, it's not.
Oh, yeah,
14.
that too. I mean, you can carry so much ordnance with that thing, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just to me, it's not the 18, you know.
Aye.
But it is a good jet.
I mean, the two of them are very similar, but the 18, I'd say, has got some benefits over the 16, i.e., 2 engines, fuel, carrier capable, just the vast amount of weapons that the fucking thing can use. You've probably got about, when it comes to bombs and air-to-ground missiles and shit, you've probably got about double the amount I have in the 16.
Oh, really? I didn't realize. I thought that they carried pretty much the same thing.
Well, as far as air-to-ground missiles, there's 3 different types of air-to-ground missiles I can carry. Mavericks, JSOWs or HARMs.
Oh, gotcha. What about the rocket pods?
You do get rocket pods. I've never really used them in this, right enough.
They're fun.
I quite enjoy them in the 14, if I'm honest.
Yeah, they're fun. They definitely serve a purpose. You know, if you just need to shoot in a general direction.
Was that you up? Was that you up already? Or saying that you
Yeah,
didn't need to refuel, did you?
No, I'm gonna circle circle around, wait for you, and then we'll go.
I'm about 30 miles out, mate. Oh, this KC-135's putting up a fight against that Tomcat.
I think I'm gonna shoot I'm gonna shoot out there. See if I can save this guy.
Mm-hmm. You should be able to
100
refuel
miles.
him anyway.
Do I drop these GBUs and go for it?
I'd save him because, to be fair, mate, there's a bit of distance between you and them. The chances are he's going to fucking get him. That Tomcat's, mate, it couldn't be in a more perfect fucking position to shoot him down. It's just sitting toying with him, where it looks at. He's going to end up, see, to be fair, the Tomcat's going to run out of fuel because it's in Burma. Oh,
Shot.
missed.
Oh, it missed.
He's just overshot. He's going to run out of fuel, mate. He won't get him. Because he must have had to fly about. He's probably been in the air for about 40 minutes or so, that guy, and he's had to fly basically from Shiraz. He's not killing him. No fucking chances he killing him.
Not like
Right, let's get rid of autopilot and get the fuck down. I see you on your way. I see your trails. I'll check them.
95. Oh shit, he fucking punched out. That's awesome.
Was he running low on gas?
Yeah, he must have ran out of gas.
Was this a Tomcat?
Tomcat, yeah.
Told you.
I only have 3,000 pounds left. Better just go ahead and punch out.
To be fair, he had like 500 miles to go, so wasn't a bad shoot. Might as well drown rather than get whipped to death.
Altitude.
Right, let's get this gear down. Come in for a wee cheeky ass landing. Maybe coming in a bit quick, but I'm sure we can.
Stupid lame ass glitch.
Looks like someone's gasping for air.
Yeah, this fucking guy thought that there wasn't any air, so his stupid breathing animation started.
Whoa, what the fuck?
And he thought he went out without his helmet, but he didn't.
Shitty.
He's fine though. It's just a stupid audio glitch that starts playing sometimes.
Right, I am down safe. I'm just going to roll off this runway, rearm, refuel, and get the fuck back up in the air.
Oh man, these fucking F5s are going after the other tanker over here.
The worst bit about this is just fueling up. Takes a bit of time, but great.
Request
Right.
refueling.
Refueling, rearming, bud.
Request rearming.
Alright, got me.
Copy.
Trying to head over to help this fucking tanker out.
I can meet you there, mate. I can meet you at the tanker.
I have no idea what this guy's doing. They don't have they're guns only, it looks like, these guys.
Be right back.
Again, they've been in the fucking air for a wee while, so they're maybe actually trying to refuel.
Yeah, right.
I've loaded up with 2 harms, 4 JDAMs, and the usual air-to-air shit. I'm a bit lighter than I was the last time, so let's hopefully it's a bit better on fuel. But the site on Kish is SA2 site. I'll meet you at that tanker. I'll head towards him with you, mate.
Alright, copy.
Come on, fuel! Yeah, here. I got an itchy leg, an itchy fucking leg. And my wee wingman's just landed. Prick. Oh, where are you going? This guy thinks he's going back to the fucking debriefing room for a beer.
Flight,
ain't done
get the
yet.
tanker.
Get back up, you wee dick.
Refueling complete.
Right, refueling is done, just rearming. May as well go and get a slash.
Where are these dickheads? Oh, they're coming after me. Awesome.
Rearming complete.
There's one up in the air. Oh, that sucked.
Right, ya bastards. Oh, fuck. Right, so, they've rearmed me, but they've not given me a centre tank. Wankers.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
How are you getting on, shooter? Are you winning?
I got one down. I'm on this other guy, and then the other guy's on our fucking tanker, but I got no missiles left. The other fucking E9's in track. So I'm trying to guns these guys.
I'll be up as soon as I can, mate.
I'm back.
And no worries.
Rearming complete. Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete. Request rearming. Copy. Rearming complete.
Right.
Come on, you fuck.
On my way to you, mate.
Copy. Damn, I finally hit this fucking guy a little bit.
How's your fuel, mate?
Low. I probably got like 2,000 pounds. Oh, just taking shots at me, asshole. Nice. He ejected.
Nice.
I'm climbing. I just gotta go back to base.
Oh, that's a different fucking tanker for you.
Yeah. Let me see where the other guy is. He's 115 miles and base is 100 miles, so base it is. I'm fucking jettisoning. Should have did it before, but oh well.
Right, so what I'll do is finish these three. See these three targets?
Yeah.
I'll finish these three targets, and then hook up with the KC-135, fuel up a bit, and that will fucking let you get back refueled, etc., etc. And I'll keep the harms so as we can push north to
Alright,
Kish.
Oh shit, Almanado over here. Channel 99X is pretty close. I might be able to go there and refuel. Alright, nice. That's 55 miles. I'm headed there.
Roger.
I should be right back to you. I'm gonna go grab my food real quick.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Roger.
Yeah.
I just got a spike on my RWR that said AN. What the fuck is that?
I think it's a ground target. What's up, Pete?
Yeah, Pete.
If you hear us, your mic's not working. Someone throw Pete a message that his mic's not working.
He can probably hear us.
True.
I'm guessing. Oh, there he is.
What are you guys doing?
Hold on.
Good. Hockey's
Quick.
over.
Quite quiet, buddy. It's hard to hear you.
Yeah, that's just my headset for some reason. That Chinese shit. You guys still going?
Yes.
Yeah, we're We're about to strike. We got to finish up Siri and then strike another spot.
Hey Siri, that Siri or a different Siri?
Metaphorically, that's Siri.
Yeah, that's a
Definitely.
metaphor. Get Siri to blow up. Actually, I think Alexa would be better.
Oh man, both of them are pretty terrible.
Yeah.
I'm not an iPhone person. I'm more of like a Google phone person, but you know, I don't use
More of a
the
what?
phone. I'm more of an Android or like Google phone. You know.
Gotcha. They're not evil.
I forget what game it was. There's like some game on iPhone or iPad, but like people were streaming it for a while, and like it would ruin the game or it would like stop the game if like Siri came up. So like people would donate like $1 with the username Siri, so the guy on the other end would see it and he would be like, "Oh hey, thanks," or "Hey Siri, thanks for the $20 or dollar or whatever,"
That's
and then like
hilarious.
break the game.
Fuck no.
I think I'm actually gonna make it back. With 300 pounds of fuel.
What are you striking with?
There's a what do you call it? JTAC. So I've been using GPUs.
Oh, nice.
There's also a bunch of air-to-air too. So
All right.
fucking F5s.
You guys on your own server or?
Yeah, Hotshots Aviation.
Hot Shots Aviation. What's that flag that's not the American flag?
UK.
I know, it's a joke.
Oh. Come on, Pete. You know that we're all fucking autistic over here. We don't sense sarcasm.
United Kingdom of America.
Fuel low, no shit. Ooh, I don't know if that land is healthy to drive over.
Find out.
Actually, it didn't seem to hurt anything.
Yeah, believe it or not, it doesn't, like, in this game, for whatever reason, it doesn't, you know.
Yeah. You could do it at certain airports in real life, but there's other places where it's like either soft ground or rocks like the size of your wheels all over the ground. or little divots, you know. Like, there was some Vietnam story I heard recently where like a cargo plane from the Air Force, like they had to resupply some like small fire base in Vietnam, and like the ground guys built like a makeshift runway, like a pretty piss poor one, and like the pilot circled over it and he was like, hey, I'm not sure if that's safe to land on. Like the friggin' platoon sergeant on the ground was like, no, don't worry about it, I checked it, it's good to go, like you can land here. And the guy lands and he gets like stuck in the mud. Like it's not good to go.
Oh god.
And they spend some time, they get some ground guys, like help like pull the plane out of the mud and everything, and like the pilot's all worried because he's like not even supposed to be where he is. Like I think they're actually in Laos or something like that, or Cambodia. Like, and they finally get it unstuck and the guy takes off, and like on the way out the platoon sergeant was like, hey, thanks for everything, over the radio. And the pilot radios back, fuck you, don't ever call me again.
Like that.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
Isn't that the job of like those Air Force like special the special it's like some kind of special unit they drop and like they'll secure
they
airports, but
can.
they like build them,
Like it can like, and even like CVs or construction battalion guys are supposed to be able to do it, but if they're not around though, like, if it's just like a rifle platoon on the ground.
Oh, fuck.
What'd you do?
Altitude.
I'm hit.
Altitude.
I think I lost a wing there.
what hit you?
Flack. Stole my wing, the bastard. Oh well, I
fucker.
suppose at least we can all fucking get up together that way, eh?
Yep. Yeah, exactly. Well, strike it all at once.
Do you guys ever get the spinning donut when you're trying to load in? Like, just DCS freezes.
It happens sometimes.
It happens more often than it should, and I don't know why.
I know sometimes, like, sometimes the game has a hard time loading the map. So, like, for our argument's sake, what they say to do is you go into like a mission creator, like the mission creator, and say you had like
Yeah.
a mission, you know, that you
Oh,
play by
just
yourself.
load that first.
Yep, you load that first, jump out, and then go in, and then supposedly that helps.
Let me try, cause like, cause I get these
Request rearming.
not responding error
Copy.
all the time, and it just depends. Sometimes it, like, I don't know. Annoying as shit.
Is it a laptop?
No? Like, I don't know. Got DCS on its own drive, solid state. Like, I'm gonna try.
Rearming complete.
I'll try this map thing right now for the editor, see if that works. But
You don't have anything like that has to do with DCS on like an external or anything like that, or on like separate drives.
no, because I moved everything other than like saved game stuff. Because I have it through Steam, so I moved everything to OneDrive. But
I got you.
so, like, all the planes and maps should be on in one spot, and everything loads fine. It's just like on the menus and whatnot.
Be right back.
But just for
wonder-
whatever reason, sometimes it takes several times. Like other times, if I just let it load, it'll eventually come back and it'll be good to go. But other times, it's just it'll sit there and spin for 10 minutes until I just back out.
I wonder if you run a like a repair or something.
Let's see. And it's always when I click on the slot I want to load into. That's when it gives me trouble.
Huh. Let me see. I'm trying to look it up.
I'm gonna go and make a cup of tea, fellas, while yous are getting loaded in and stuff. I'm pretty much good to go. Do you know what I'll do before I do that? I'll roll out to the runway, so I'm pretty much good to get up, and then I'll refuel before I take off.
Flight RTB.
Looks like it's a pretty common problem, but like, but I can't find a fix.
Like, here, I'll show you what's going on. me share my screen now. What the fuck?
Right, I'm just sitting shy of a runway. I'm gonna go and make a cup of tea, fellas. Back in a minute.
Alright, copy. Do you think it's the graphics card, maybe?
No, like, because most times I don't have a problem loading, but every now and again, and so I'm reading something now. Says maybe wait a minute or two before you click on the load. I mean, it just happens sporadically. There's no, like, I can't point to anything. And I mean, launching DCS goes quick. It, like, between menus is quick. So, like, and it's always when I select the role, that's when it'll start. It'll either happen instantly, like it'll put me in that slot, or you don't, it'll just start going.
Yeah, to be honest, the last like 6 months or so, I've been having the same problem. I think it's the game itself. I actually upgraded my RAM because I thought that was the problem.
How much do you have?
Right, I went from 16 to 32.
Yeah, I've got 32, and it runs about 80% when the game's open. Ish, ballpark, but like, yeah, I thought maybe it was the RAM too, but I'm like, can't be.
No, it's something with the textures, I think.
It has to
Having
be,
trouble
because
loading the texture.
like when I don't know, like I'm joining in the server now, and it goes through the load screen. So somebody on Reddit said just wait a minute before clicking a slot. So I'll try that.
And it seems like it happens with the newer like maps and stuff like that more. That's what makes me think it's the texture.
It's good. I mean, I bought Cola the other day, and I was trying to join a server. It took 4 times.
Oh shit!
To let me in the slot, and it was
a big map.
Yeah, and right. So I thought maybe but I was like 3 times in a row of just like not loading in. I'm like, this is weird. But when I load it, like any other time, it's fine. Especially if I do a single player.
They're breaking the game. To be honest with you too, I think that the Superbug mod, it definitely is causing problems. Because I've had a lot of crashes since I downloaded that mod.
So I've been turning that on and off depending like if we're flying or not. In fact, I think I forgot to put it in, but let's see if it does it this time. Yep. If you click and there's any kind of delay without tossing you in, it goes right to the spinning circle.
Let me see. I'm just trying to land real quick.
No, no worries. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, it's not even loading into.
Yep. So when I was trying to share the screen before, when it was doing this, it wouldn't even load it.
Well, what I'm saying is like I can't even see your screen. It's still
That's
loading
what I mean.
into Discord. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I mean. Like when you share your screen and it asks you what screen you want to show, it wouldn't even. It was doing exactly what it's doing now.
You know what? Why don't you try backing out of Discord, getting into server than coming back in Discord. Just out of curiosity. See if
Yeah.
that works.
All right, let me see.
Yeah, I'll be right back. I'm just gonna go take a piss real quick.
All right, Roger. Shooter said he'd be right back. Take a piss.
Careful. Hmm.
Be right back.
I'm back. Did it work?
Everyone says to check the log, the DCS log.
Like the log file, I guess.
I guess there's a notepad file, I guess, and you go to your saved game DCS folder under logs.
Does it say to delete it?
No, but everyone's just like, oh, check the log, but then they don't say what to check for. So there's that. Trying to see. I'm trying this again and see if maybe it tells me something.
Oh, come on, you fuck. Come on, you fuck.
All your drivers are up to date.
Yep.
There we go.
Just looked.
Oh shit, what's happened here?
Actually, just updated my driver.
Ah, there we go, that's better. You guys hear me alright?
Yeah, I hear you.
Sweet. That's me back. My fucking
Oh,
headset disconnected there, I had to do a bit of pissing about.
magically work now. What the fuck? See, it's like 3 or 4 tries. I don't get it.
Fucking DCS.
Right, there we go. Sorry, I was kind of caught up there. Where we at? What's happening?
Oh, there you
I'm
go.
loading back in.
Sweet.
What's a good loadout?
Well, we
We hit
have
Siri, then we can just take the GPUs, right?
whatever you can carry the most. I don't. So right. Yesterday I tried putting a trigger so that when the targets are clear, the Reaper will go to the next island. Whether it works or not, I don't know. It's not tested, but we can fly there, hit that, hit the other three, and see if it moves, and then obviously, I've got Harms here, so we can take out the next island. A fucking Sam's or start. I'm just thinking the time of day as well. It's getting on a wee bit. I'm forgetting what time of fucking day it is.
Oh shit! It's like 10:30.
It should be all right for a wee while, mate. I mean, even if I had say I had to go right now, I still wouldn't fall asleep for a wee while. So I'm still good for a wee bit.
I got you. We lost an hour yesterday because we still do daylight savings or whatever. So we're 4
daylight
hours
savings.
difference now.
Oh yeah, it's back to 4 hours now.
Yep.
Right, I'm going to top up my fuel. In fact, no, I'm
So
not for
more-
the sake of £200.
Did you say like air to air or more of an air?
I mean, if you can
Okay.
take air to ground, take it on that pylon. I know obviously some you can take air to air only. So I'd take air to air on them. But there's 3s, so it shouldn't be too bad. We're at the base as well. Oh,
you
to
guys-
use on the carrier?
Yeah, is there
I'm
enough
on the
slots for the base?
I think there should be.
There's only the one slot for Doffer.
There's, oh yeah, Doffer's only got one, and it's
Tell you what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to take off and I'm going to head to that KC-135 because there's MiG-29s in there heading south. So,
Alright,
I'll
Cap.
meet you guys at the KC-135.
that works. How do you, like if you use a carrier, how do you turn off the deck crew to have it like this? Is there an option?
It's the Stennis. We don't
Just
use
use
the
the
super
Stennis?
carrier. Yeah, the super carrier's all fucked up. When they
Well,
give us
I
that
mean,
deck.
sometimes it's nice to use, but sometimes I just want to go up to the catapult and launch without doing a whole dance.
Well, the problem is, like, it's nice, like you said, it's nice, but, like, when you land on that thing, it gets fucked up.
Right.
So, that's why we've been using the Stennis.
That's fine. I mean, makes sense to me. Or if I'm just practicing, like, traps, I'd rather use the Stennis versus...
Well, I'm not sure if on the Stennis, because I know there's the ability to control the ship, or be like the Wizzo? Not the Wizzo. Wizzo? It's you
Wizzo?
could, like, you could guide the guy in.
yeah.
Shit. Small plane crash in Pennsylvania today.
Seems to be a lot of fucking plane crashes just now, eh?
Well, you're just noticing them more.
Yeah, it's not nothing different.
They've always happened.
I remember one year, I think it was about 1995 or something, I was only young at the time. I'm sure there was something like fucking 22 big plane crashes that year. Was it 95? There was one year it was really bad.
Yeah, it was that. Well, they had the one off the coast of Long Island with the kids going to France. That was like 200 people. Fucking crashed.
Oh, that was the one where it exploded, eh?
A lot of people said they saw a rocket flying.
That's
up
right, aye.
Give me a second, I'll be right back.
I got it. It was 96 that happened. July 17th, 96. Flight 800.
I remember seeing that one on Air Crash Investigation. I used to watch that shit.
Explosion in center wing fuel tank.
I said they put it down to the fact that it was sitting on the tarmac for fucking quite a long time with like half full tanks or some shit. Or was it full tanks? I think it was half full, so it was because the fuel was heated, it was like a kind of explosive vapour.
Really, half mile? I guess. I mean, it was flying to Paris or something. I don't know. They were going to Italy. Yeah, they were going to Paris with a stopover, going to Italy.
I don't think it was half full, but it had been sitting on the tarmac for like an hour burning fuel before it took off, and it was fucking apparently baking hot.
Remember there was another one, the Lockerbie, Scotland bombing, that 747, like a little bit before TWA Flight 800.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was terrorism. That wasn't a accident.
Well, I heard an interview last night with the lead singer at the Sex Pistols, Johnny Rotten. And he was meant to be on that flight. Him and his wife were booked onto that flight, and his wife fucking slept in.
Oh, no shit.
And I know a lot of...
They didn't tell anybody, so everybody thought the two of them were on it.
There's a lot of conspiracy theories about the Flight 800 one, the TWA one, because a lot of people think the Navy shot it down with the SAM, but that's not true though. That didn't. It's like if I was like a civilian with no military experience, it sounds plausible that they could have done it. But the thing is though, is like I know from experience, SAMs, or just any missile being launched, just fucking loud as shit. And like everyone on that ship, you know, that's suspected of shooting, like someone would have come out by now, you know, and like saying that they did fire off of Sam that night. Like everyone on the ship knows if they shot, you know.
There's too many people to keep too big a secret.
Yeah, exactly. Like the people from that crew, you know, have been interviewed. They didn't shoot at anything that night. And someone would have come out by now if it was some big cover up. Like, you know, they would at least said like we did shoot a missile that night.
Texaco 2-1, Colt 1, request rejoin.
Colt 1, Texaco 2-1, proceed to pre-contact at 27,000 at 240.
It's a bastard when you need to use burner to catch a fucking tanker.
There's no like altitude holds where you can help.
Aye.
Like.
5 miles behind them. I'm heavy. Oh, where is my lighter? Right, 3 miles behind this guy. I'm going to start slowing down a little bit.
Abort rejoin.
Oh, what a dick. No.
Texaco 2-1, Colt 1, request rejoin.
Colt 1, Texaco 2-1, proceed to pre-contact at 27,000 at 240.
Right. Is that a ray gun?
Oh, in my game?
Nah, I'm getting spiked by an 18.
installed this on this video. What a way to go. This TW 800.
Ready for contact.
Yeah, where his nose ripped off.
Like blew apart.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, if you were like in that, actually, yeah, really anywhere in the airplane, you would have likely survived until you hit the water, like been conscious and aware.
Crazy.
Yeah, people. I know a lot of people will say like, "Oh, they would have lost consciousness from the altitude." And blah. No, they were only at like 14,000 feet. That you're not going to pass out at that altitude.
I don't even know if they were that fucking high.
Yeah, it's. I don't even think they were. Like, even if they were, though, it's. You know, you could. Even at like 35,000 or 30,000 feet, you can survive for like a minute or so. Like, it's.
Around 13,000 feet.
Yeah, you're not gonna pass out at 13,000 most likely. Like, you might if you have like a weird pre-existing medical condition or something. You know, like maybe someone had a heart attack when the bomb went off. You know, and maybe they got spared the horror. But for normal humans, like you're not gonna pass out at 13,000. But I remember, like, you know, there was several times, like I've heard stories of B-17 crew members in World War II having to go off their oxygen hose, you know, to like, you know, do something to a bomb or something like that, and they would typically have a spotter that was on oxygen, you know, to watch them to like, but a lot of times they would work for like a minute at a time without supplemental oxygen, and then hook back in. If you acclimate yourself to it, you can actually, I mean, I'm not saying there's, like, you've lost well over half the atmosphere that you're used to breathing down here when you go up that high, but there have been climbers that have climbed Mount Everest without supplemental oxygen. And like, that's
you're right, mate. They do it quite often.
yeah,
I mean,
it's like, it's not outside the realm of possibilities. Like, I'm not saying that like I could do it, right? Like, you would take a lot of acclimation and everything, you know, but the human body is known to be able to do things like that. Like, it's not an instant lights out like a lot of people think if you lose atmospheric pressure.
I could do it.
Yeah.
Definitely not now. I'm like at fucking.
Like, most of it, if you're not acclimated, you're probably gonna have time staying conscious at even 20,000 feet. But like, it's I know when we were briefed on, like, you know, for like parachuting. Granted, we would never parachute from very high up, anyways. You know, like in a combat situation, because you don't want to sit there dangling for too long, you know, for people to shoot at you. But you could, like. It's not like, if there's like a weird like peak on, I don't know, the fucking in Alaska that we have to take or something like that, and we're gonna get airdropped out. Like, you could hypothetically parachute out to 18,000 feet without supplemental oxygen. That's for military guys. The FAA recommends no more than 12,000 to 13,000. And then you can like exceed that, I think, by like 1,000 feet for like, I think it's like 30 minutes to avoid terrain or something like that. But yeah, you're not. I probably wouldn't want to do that solo though.
Well, I
or even with another person, the other person's going to get hypoxic too, and neither of you are going to notice it most likely. So it's a very dangerous situation when you're flying an airplane. But I'm just saying, like, for a healthy, like, military-aged guy, like, according to the military, like, in emergency situations, they could do it down to 18,000 feet, like, without worrying about people passing out. I don't know. There's probably someone who would still pass out, but
There's some fucking freaks out there.
yeah. But this is for people who are non-acclimated too. You know, like we trained in sunny Southern California near sea level. So like, you know, if you train for like a month in Colorado or something like that, your body will actually make more red blood cells. Believe it or not, just to adjust.
Put it this way: when I moved upstate, I know I came from Long Island. I lived here my whole life. I went upstate, and it's 600, 1,000 feet above sea level, and it definitely fucked
Ready
me.
for
For a little bit. It
contact.
took me like a few months to get used to it.
Yeah, you'll probably just be more drowsy for a few
Yeah,
months.
that's all it was.
Yeah. This guy has fucking blue hair in this game. I wonder who he voted for.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think we know who he voted for this year.
Yeah. Tell me who you voted for without saying who you voted for.
Is the character in the game mentally ill too?
He looks like it. He has a fucking neck beard with no mustache.
Kind of struggling to refuel this.
And he's got a neck tattoo. I should just say Trump in chat and watch him freak out. Donald J. Trump. Why are you talking about that Nazi in here? He's a dictator fascist.
They dicked with the wrong dictator. This is personal. Fucking love Hot Shots.
Oh, it's amazing. It's a great movie. We were just talking about how we had someone Admiral Benson like as the president for 4 years.
I think Admiral Benson would have been much better than Biden. Like,
True.
no, seriously, at least Admiral Benson will sign his own orders. Like, fucking, yeah, we learned today, like, fucking auto pen. Biden was, like, someone was using his signature on executive orders. On most of the executive orders, apparently.
Ridiculous.
We're done with auto pen.
So ridiculous.
Yeah, like that's like you were literally not even in a democracy and they didn't even notice it. Like they were talking about the threat to democracy BS, and it's like no, like there was literally an autocracy going on when Biden was in office that you guys were supporting.
Biden couldn't even have been an extra on Stingray. Was that bad a fucking puppet?
Yeah, like it's nuts.
See, Admiral Benson says I never fucking landed a plane in my life. Come to think.
Yeah.
Biden says I've never negotiated a pair of stairs in my life.
It's like, comes to think of it, I've never landed a damn plane in my life. Such a good movie. Oh shit, I guess we lost Pete.
Oh shit.
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Petey! It's fucking American Pie, innit?
Contact. You're taking fuel.
Those January 6th rioters tried to upend democracy. Well, like,
By
it
what,
turns out like
protesting?
they were, yeah. If anything, they were probably trying to save it because it turns out,
Try to fucking save it.
yeah, turns out that the person that you, yeah, like the guy that you guys voted for wasn't even making the calls anyway. So. Like just that, like the fact that he's auto-pinned everything, people realize how big of a deal that is. Like that,
I mean, that all his shit should be fucking null and void then.
yeah.
Mate, the guy didn't even have the fucking motor skills to stand up, never mind sign a document.
They need to find out who the fuck signed those. Like,
Treason.
yeah, like that is literally like that's.
It's treason. Like, there's no other way to look at it. It's just
Yeah.
fucking treason.
$25 million to Africa to help fucking sunflowers grow ears.
He's like, he's like, like whatever the hell the name of the country was. Like, we don't even know where that is.
Yeah. It's like I had to look it up. It's that country within South Africa. You know, like South Africa has like two like blobs of like countries inside of it. It's one of those.
Yeah. It's like for sure.
But that's another thing that hasn't been covered at all. Like, have you seen like it's literally genocide that's been going on in South Africa for like 20 fucking years now. Have you seen like essentially like white farmers and shit like that? Like the government can just take their land, not give it back, and they're encouraging violence against whites. Like it's the leader, the president even said like, don't worry, I'm not calling for violence against whites or to kill all whites yet. That will come later.
Oh my god.
Yeah, like I'm not like I'm not even exaggerating. Like that's exactly like
Wow.
yeah, like it's the media is just ignoring that. Like it's that if you want to find like if they really did want people to get upset over a modern Hitler, like that is that's it.
Doesn't fit their narrative.
Yeah.
Where are you, sure?
I'm over the target area.
Ah. I'm just pissing about this tanker here.
Return free contact.
Left.
Right, I'm going to turn around and head towards you because it's going to take me about 5 years to get fuel. I need to do a wee bit more practice. I've been fucking slacking off lately and it clearly showed there.
It's all good, man. I was doing it earlier today. It's just I was fucking around with the Superbug with the because I found out that the AI growler can refuel.
Mm-hmm.
I was having issues. I was like, oh my god. Lost. Oh motherfucker! I dropped 2 GBUs, and each time it lost the fucking target when I did it.
For fuck's sake. It's just not handy.
I'm doing it the old-fashioned way. Hopefully I don't get shot down.
First guy to die.
Got it.
Let's see. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, is that area clear?
Yeah, it should be. So let's see if this thing actually fucking does its thing.
Should try landing and see if it takes a base.
Give it a shot. Well, let's see if it's...
How's your fuel state?
I got like 7,000.
I've got some harms here.
Still showing red, but let's see how it goes. I don't think the Reaper's going to the next spot. Shit.
To be fair, it was just a shot in the dark.
Yeah, no worries.
I've got a targeting pod anyway.
Yeah, I got one too. I just don't have any bombs or anything on me.
I have 2 harms and 4 Jadans.
Nice, having trouble, I guess.
Yeah.
Who?
Pete.
Just popped in. Yeah.
Well, let's hope I'm back out to work next week or I'll be fucking selling out come Tuesday.
It's not changing over. It's still red. Yeah, whatever. It's all good.
That's it.
Looks like these F-14s are landing at Levant again.
Kill the fucker. I'm gonna take these harms too. Kish.
Yeah, I'm gonna sleep good tonight. Got my sheets in the washer.
Nice.
Oh, what's going on with the new job?
I still haven't heard back from the background check, but hopefully it'll be like tomorrow. But as soon as that clears, though, they should. Or for all I know, it already came back, but they just need to send me my profile, and as soon as that happens, I can just log on and select whatever days or schools I want to cover. Start getting paid.
Oh shit! All right.
Nice.
Yeah, it's actually like there's quite a bit of freedom. Like I like the job in that sense. You know, it's like you can essentially select like your own schedule.
Does it pay well?
It's like $100 a day in this area. It depends on your area, you know. So it's like $60 a day if you have like a associate's degree, but I got a bachelor's, so it pays a little bit more.
$100 for a whole day? It's like what, 8 hours?
Yeah, so I mean, it's not like a huge amount of money, but again, you can pick your own schedule. I can trade, do my Bitcoin trading and shit.
Have you been making good money off of that?
Decent. Like it's usually about $500 a month, but I'm extra cautious with it though.
That's not bad. I mean, that's still extra money. How much?
Yeah,
you put
exactly.
down to make that money?
About 2,000.
Okay.
So that's yeah. If like an investor came along and gave me like $1 million or something like that, like Jesus Christ, like even cautiously investing, I could safely make, what would that be, like $50,000 a month from that?
What are you using to trade?
Mostly Crypto Hopper, but I made a Kraken account, and that's like where you actually deposit your money and everything. But I actually use something called Crypto Hopper that patches through from Kraken, and that the reason Crypto Hopper just has a better interface. It's like a lot easier to buy and sell a lot quicker on it, and like short a trade or something.
How many like hours a day do you think you spend doing it?
Oh, not many at all. Like if I was Johnny on the spot with it, like if I was doing it full time, yeah, I could make a lot more. But
yeah,
this is like maybe checking on it. Like I'm just going off a really easy principle. Like I try to buy low, and then like I check on it like maybe 3 or 4 times a day. If I see like it jump like 10%, then I sell it. If I see it dip like 5%, then I buy $50 more of it. Then if I see it drop another 5%, then I put $100 on it. Then if it drops a little bit more, then I put $200 on it. And then so it eventually bounces back. And when I do, that $200 one is the meatiest, and it gets the highest percentage of gain.
Interesting.
And
I might have to like pick your brain more on it.
Shit.
And see, like, just to make a little extra.
Yeah. Yeah, if I could like find an investor or something like that, but
I got like $10.
Yeah.
The time
I'll make you 2 cents
time
on
to
it.
buy the time to buy Bitcoin was a year ago. See when it was down at like fucking 15 grand.
Yeah. Well, there's
I'll
still
forget
money
about
to be made. You just got to know, like, you got to be able to predict, like that was like a normal
That's
trade,
it.
what I was talking about. But like, say if I really thought that it was about to crash, then I would buy some and then do what's called a short trade. Or I'd short the.
Mate, I hope it does crash so I can buy fucking more of the shit.
Yeah.
I've been
Well, that's
holding it
the
for
thing.
a
Like
couple
that's what
of
people
years.
don't understand is like it almost always bounces back. Like right now, like today, it's been going down pretty steadily. I haven't even bought any yet today, but because I still don't think it's going to bottom out. Like I don't always go off like the 5 and 10%. Like if I think it's like on a slope down, like I'll wait for it to start to teeter out before I throw like a lot of money at it. But,
Fuck. Nothing seems to be picking me up, shooter.
Yeah, I know. I'm flying. I'm like 8 miles away.
I'm going to
but yeah,
switch.
I'm
going to switch to the J dams, mate.
All right, I got nothing, so I just got fucking guns, I guess.
Yeah, any movement in the chart though you can make money off of, you know, whether you're buying it or shorting it, you know. But you can also lose money off each movement. You just got to know which way it's going to go.
Yeah.
But volatility can create quick money, but it can also bankrupt you really quick if you guess the wrong direction.
I'll probably bankrupt myself, but
That's the danger with shorting, is like you got to be really sure it's about to go down if you're going to short something, because you can end up owing more than you initially invested, like if it goes really far down.
Altitude. Altitude.
Right, SA2's picking me up, switching to harms.
I'll be right back.
copy.
Cat flare.
It's went off again, bastard.
Holy shit, it's 7 o'clock at night. Did you figure it out?
Yeah. Well, so I got disconnected earlier. I'm not sure what happened. And then I got sidetracked.
Gotcha.
You guys still going?
I'm ready to call it a night. I don't know what CMC's gonna do. It's fucking
I
don't
won't be
worry.
on too much longer, to be fair, bud.
Yeah. All good.
Altitude. Altitude.
But I did notice, like I had to restart Discord a few times because it wasn't letting me join a channel.
Huh.
And every time I would quit Discord, the video would go straight to DCS. So I don't know if there's like some,
Maybe
I don't
a
know.
conflict.
Maybe, or it's just they're both trying, taking a break. I'm not sure.
What type of a video card do you have?
3070.
Alright, so NVIDIA. I have a 2060. I mean, there was a new driver that just updated. I think they sent out. The
I mean,
updates with-
I'm pretty good about the drivers. Like I checked too; it's up to date.
But I'm saying maybe. Do you think maybe
Altitude.
the reverting back to an
Altitude.
older one
Pull
might
up.
be might be
Pull
a
up.
better option?
I don't think
up.
so.
Pull up. Pull up.
I don't know, it's bizarre. I know other people
Yeah.
have the same problem too.
Yeah. Shit. I got 5,000 pounds left. I'm gonna start heading back.
Pull up.
Roger.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
Maybe try updating your BIOS. Just because if it is like a memory conflict or something like that, maybe that'll fix it. You know, I'm saying maybe if you update your BIOS, try doing that. Maybe
Try.
that might solve the memory conflict, if it is that.
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm just guessing, but I'm gonna try.
Altitude. Altitude.
I'm back.
Did I hear a rip it open?
You are correct.
You just took the words
that
right
shit.
out of my mouth.
What's up?
I'm saying he took the words right out of my mouth.
Fucking love these things. I didn't know how good I had it back in 07. Fucking Connex box is full of these.
All you had to do was put your life on the line and, you know, kill bad guys. And you got
Yeah,
free one.
I really wasn't putting my life on the line. Bad guys were putting theirs.
We're a steady diet of cocaine and ribbits.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up. Pull up.
I should maybe start returning to base. I've got like £3,000 of fuel.
Yeah, it's climbing. Get up to like 35,000.
Caution. Caution.
That would actually make a really good recruiting slogan. These things are so delicious. Join up and get as many free of these as possible, and we shouldn't send you to the desert.
You join up, and you'll get a uniform that will attract chicks. Free energy drinks. And the possibility of being with someone who's gotten in to get cocaine. Be conditioned to marry a stripper and ruin your life.
I dodged that bullet.
Almost did it.
Yeah. Almost did it twice.
Oh shit, 2 strippers?
Yeah, I've dated 2
Oh,
strippers. Lived with one.
Fuck.
Oh man. Like while she was still stripping?
Yeah.
No.
That would
man.
not be easy.
Yeah, she was a skank.
Bird coming
but she's
home
pretty
reeking
good.
of cheese.
Pretty fun as hell, though. It was probably fun though.
Yeah. She was prime time, so like she was a good looker.
How did you meet her?
College.
Oh,
Yeah, she was one of my classmates, and freaking oh man, what was the name of that class? Metaphysics.
did you walk up to her and use your pickup line?
Ass class.
Like, I eat ass. By the way, my name's John.
Alright. Yeah, I couldn't stand living with her for too long, so we broke it off, and
Would be a bit
she,
of a bastard, mate.
like I said, I
Walk into
dodged
the
a
living
bullet.
room and she's fucking straddling a guy on the couch. That would be tough.
But she, like I said, I dodged that. Where she, I looked her up like a year later. She got fat.
You probably depressed her. You broke her heart. Was she still stripping?
No, she's not gonna be able to hold that. Nobody's gonna pay to see that blob that she turned into.
Oh man.
She was skinny.
That's
She was like nice, like anorexic when I had her. But yeah, she
nice and anorexic.
yeah, she's not she is not that way anymore.
Slightly skeletal.
You dodged a bullet and she got hit by a bunch of donuts. Apparently. You know they have Krispy Kreme at McDonald's now?
Huh. I know they have it at Walmart, but it's kind of overpriced though.
It's like 2 and change a fucking donut. I mean, I don't eat that stuff. I haven't had sugar since December 31st. But
I love donuts.
I love sugar.
I mean, I'm not saying I don't like them. I'm trying not to fucking kill myself.
Holy shit, shooter, you fucking did not half move there. Jesus Christ.
I fucking gunned it back.
Is it Al Minihad you're going to?
Yeah, 99 X-ray.
I think I'll do the same because it looks closer, to be fair. Aye, it's closer.
Al Minad. To name that. Should be one of the names of the Iranian Air Force. Al Minad.
It sounds like somebody you'd work with. Hi, Big Al Minad.
yeah, exactly.
Do you know, I heard that fucking see the speech that Bush made after 9/11. We will show the world we will pass this test, right? And instantly, do you know what came into my head? Donald Trump's voice, instead of saying pass this test, saying grab that breast.
I gotta find that part where he calls out the African country. Nobody even knows where that is. So good. So good.
I for the most part, like Bush. Like I'm kind of biased. Like he was my commander in chief the whole time I was in the military, but he. But I will say, he's like one of the old school Republicans, and Donald Trump has completely changed that scene. Like all the Bushes and all that. Like they're no like the Bushes, the Romneys, like the McCains, stuff like that. Like the Cheneys, like they're all corrupt Republicans, you know, like they're just about as corrupt as Democrats. And I think that a new era that Trump is bringing in is going to change a lot of that.
There's not many Bushes left, is there? They're kind of trimmed down a wee bit.
Jeb Bush, like his brother.
Oh, the big tough guy, Jeb.
Yeah, and there's, you know, they're going to have kids, and they'll probably try to get into politics too. But, like some of these families, you know, they're almost like royalty in the U.S. in the sense like that they have generations of politicians, like people who try to take control or empower themselves. Like the Kennedys, for example, you know, like I actually like what RFK Jr. is doing, you know, I don't know if, you know, I agree with him completely, like medically and everything, you know, but I think like he's doing a good job in bringing a healthy dose of skepticism, you know, to the scientific community. And especially the medical community, which is what the medical community needs. Like there's a lot of like dogmatic beliefs there, you know, that get published in peer reviewed papers just because they're complying with the narrative.
I put that part on the speech.
but yeah, I think like I'm kind of happy to see that like the landscape is changing. Like people are going to say Trump is corrupt too and everything, but here's the thing is he made his millions before he ever got into politics. Like he doesn't have any incentive now. Like he's already rich. Like he doesn't need to like use the state to his benefit, you know, like all the other politicians are doing. So like I'll be the first to admit he was probably had very shady business practices when he was in business, but that was because they were complying with the laws made by these paid off politicians, you know. But
I like Hillary.
The problem now with Trump though, like the reason I'm saying he's probably not corrupt as a politician is like you can't pay him off because he's already fucking rich. Like he doesn't, and they've already used all their ammo on him to try to blackmail him and everything.
Well,
like so he's
now it goes to like the fact that he's fucking out for blood because they went against him and after him.
And people are also saying like trying to give him crap, like saying like, well, he's putting Elon Musk, an unelected bureaucrat, in charge of the stuff. Well, that's exactly the kind of crap he's trying to cut out is the unelected bureaucrats. Like that's what's been going on, and they didn't have a problem with it when the ATF was doing it. You know, AOC just got caught with, there was a freaking illegal immigrant on her staff, you know, that was getting paid. Like, so, they're going to complain that Elon wasn't born in the U.S. or something. Like, we don't give a fuck about that. Like, he's a legal resident and legal citizen.
So it's okay when people cross illegally, but not when someone comes here illegally.
Yeah, especially when he's like trying to cut out the crap, and that's another great thing about Elon is he didn't make his money in politics. Like he didn't, and by no means I am actually a huge critic of Elon, especially when he was like talking about building the Mars colony. Like I think he had very unrealistic time expectations, for how long that would take and like how hard space would be. But at the same time, like his actions, like of trying to cut out this bureaucracy that's been going on that everyone knows has been going on for decades now, suddenly they're against it. Like that just doesn't make any sense. It's because he's on Trump's side is why they don't like him.
Yeah.
People say like, when did Elon go crazy? Or like they have like bumper stickers for Teslas. Like I bought this before Elon went crazy. Like, well, when was that? When he started disagreeing with you slightly? Yeah, that's the definition of crazy, is anyone who doesn't agree with me.
Stupid.
Yeah. My bad. Sorry for the rant.
No worries. I got to get some stuff ready for the court tomorrow. More court. So let me get going, guys. I'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, later, man.
Best of luck.
Thanks, man. I'll be around tomorrow night, so night you guys up.
Yeah.
Well, just give us a wee shout, man.
Oh, you got it. Later.
See you.
Yeah, later, man. That crap's driving me crazy. It's giving us a lot to talk about, though, at least in the U.S.
Aye. I was loving it when Trump get re-elected. I just thought, yes, fucking 4 more years of entertainment.
The memes are going to be great.
Yeah, good old Trump. See, the thing is, but you can say what you like about him, but he's not started any wars.
Yeah. Well, people are, they're talking about all this, yeah, like, they're so against, like, Iraq war and everything, thinking, like, all war is bad, yet the EU has literally bought more Russian oil than they've given to Ukraine in military aid. Like, the EU has been funding Russia, like the bad guys that everyone keeps saying is like the dictator and whatnot. Like, well, if that's the case, why the fuck are you funding them? Oh, that's right, because you can't get your oil from anywhere else because fucking Biden goddamn crushed all the drilling. You know, like we can
Drill, baby.
like
drill.
all these environmentalists, like these tree huggers, you know, we tried to warn them about that like 4 years ago. Hey, if you stop oil production, like all that's going to do is empower Putin and empower OPEC, you know, and they didn't listen.
And I'm down.
Yeah, now suddenly it's an emergency. Like, yeah. I'll be quiet about it. My bad.
Ah, you're fine, buddy. I live in the UK, man. We're born to fucking mourn.
If the media's over there is anything like they are here, they're probably making them out to be the worst fucking thing ever. But
It's funny, you'll get politicians that will rip the piss for years, and Trump does the latest of things, and it's, oh, he's fucking done this.
yeah.
They love to hate him, mate.
Oh yeah. But I still think like it's going to change the landscape quite a bit, like for conservatives, even over there probably. Like when it catches on, like they're already starting to see it that like most people actually support a lot of these Trump policies, whether they like or hate Trump. You know, like when they're looking at the individual policies, like it's starting to send a clear message to like a lot of these ivory tower elites that run the media. You know, that like they're just out of touch with. Like most people in the world don't want to see men in women's sports or people with Y chromosomes in women's sports. You know, like it's common sense to most people. But
True story.
yeah, or like I mean, a lot of these things like foreign aid. You know, like you know, what are we doing with like the transgender mice? Like most people think that's ridiculous. You know.
It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever fucking heard.
Like I was telling Shooter earlier, like it's all the policies, like most people are with Trump on. The only thing the Democrats or the liberals have right now that's like
their only message at this point is "I hate Trump" because they don't have